travel the world, all the spaces inside your heart. I hope I'll be your destination.
Hello everyone, welcome back. Well, it feels like it's been a while, well it has, since I done a get it all done with me, so that's what I'm setting out to do today. I have a fair bit I want to do. Today's Monday and today is, they've let us out of lockdown, but obviously being the first day you'd be crazy to venture out, so I'm most definitely not. But I've just laid Harper down for a nap, so I'm going to get in and get my to-do list ticked off. Now there's a lot of cooking that I need to do, so hopefully this might bring you some inspiration to try something new, ticking off your to-do list with me, or just sitting back soaking up the inspiration and motivation to get in and get your to-do list ticked off. I really hope you enjoyed today's video.
Be wrapped around your arms instead of being lonely. We could be gazing at the stars, but now it feels.
And so I'm just going to start off by setting my Aria diffuser. Of course, it just makes me happy. This diffuser, I just still so in love with it, and I don't think I'll never not be in love with it. So I just put some peace and calming and Vala in there. Now Vala essential oil is renowned for its soothing, comforting and calming aroma, and it's great for promoting emotional balance. It's very versatile. You could use it for bedtime or morning routines and anywhere in between. I just love it. And obviously peace and calming, that speaks for itself. Now I have both of these in rollers as well, so that's always very nice, and again so versatile. And Vala is great for glow serums as well, like part of your skincare routine. Put that in a dropper bottle and that's beautiful as well, amongst other essential oils, but yeah, great for the skin as well.
I could be driving to your place, but now the ground is shaking. Could be a phase, but it feels like it will never go away until we make up. I can't be myself. I never knew how much I need.
Now I didn't use one of my low tox dish tablets in this because I still have some Finish ones that I obviously want to use up, because I don't believe in waste. I'm not into that. So even though I'm on my low tox journey, I am still using up products that I've had before. And I just show you there that the Finish dish tablet always gets stuck in the little dish compartment in the dishwasher, but my tablets on the other hand never do that, and they also leave the dishwasher smelling and looking cleaner and shinier. So that speaks for itself as well. But yeah, those Finish dish tablets always get stuck in that compartment. Now I know you can put them in the bottom of the dishwasher, but I just wanted to share that. But and also whilst I was editing this back, I remembered, this will give you all a little chuckle hopefully, I had lost my scraper for my Cricuit machine, the little scraper tool that I put the stickers on. I do remember letting Harper play with it at one stage. This was weeks ago, and I had literally looked everywhere, all in a playroom, in a toy boxes, everywhere, and could not find it. But then the other day I happened to think, I'll give the microwave a clean out, bit of a wipe out, and there it was sitting right in the back of the microwave, and now that's been used. And nothing happened to the tool or the microwave, thank goodness. But I just, when I seen that, I had a chuckle to myself, and it was the day Kelvin was working away, and and he knew I was looking for it, so I sent him the picture of it, and had a laugh. But at the same time I was like, I didn't even see her with that, put that in there. That's just how quick they are. But
That has ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine. Now show me what you can do.
So today I'm just whipping up some melting moments in the Thermomix. This is just a recipe from Recipe Community online, and it's just a quick simple one, and melting moments are always so good. And this is not something I would ever have attempted to make, if it wasn't for having my Thermomix, because it just seems so daunting to me. Like baking used to be a daunting thing to me until I got my Thermomix, and that's what I do a lot in it, is baking. And you know, I like to do, like when Bentley was I used to bake for him and stuff for school, and I used to really love that, knowing that he was having homemade things like that. And like I used to making these little like rip-off of tiny teddy biscuits in there with the little shaper of the teddy I had. So yeah, with honey and real simple ingredients. So yeah, that was a little fun one I used to do. I looking forward to making that sort of stuff for Harper. But yeah, so I'm just whipping up some of these because these are always good to have if people, you know, pop in to offer to them, or also just for us to snack on.
I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine. Now show me what you can do. Make a move. The way my hands feel on your body, the way we're dancing in the dark. With every move I make, you're falling in love. The way my lips feel on your body, the way we're moving in the dark. With every breath we take, you're falling in love. With every breath that we're taking, with every step you're falling in love. With every move that I'm making, in love, in love, in love. With every breath that we're taking, with every step you're falling in love. With every move that I'm making, in love, in love, in love. How did we end up here in the corner, looking like enemies?
Now I made up some kombucha the night before. I'm pouring this in because you got to let it cool completely before you add it anywhere near the SCOBY. So yeah, I'm just topping that back up, and then I'm just going to give my windows out in this living area a bit of a clean. I mean, this back door is something that if you felt like you could be bothered, you could clean it every day between the dogs and Harbour, but yeah, I'm just giving that a wipe over. And then the window, like the tracks and all, needed doing in these 3 windows out here. And you know, I always say to keep on top of them because it's less job when it comes time to have to do them. But I had been a little bit slack with these windows and I hadn't done them in a while, so they just were a little bit, you know, dusty, dirty. So I'm just giving them a wipe out, freshen up, because I know people don't see it and it's not something you look at all the time, but it's a job in the home that has to be done, so we may as well stay on top of these jobs when we can. I know sometimes it's hard to be bothered, but yeah, we just got to stay on top of them just to make it easier when the time comes to have to do them, well, each time.
When I act desperately, you used to be the one getting crazy when I'd be hard to reach. I can see it in your eyes. You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb, were we enemies? No, you don't mind the way I stutter my words. You know exactly what it means and how it hurts. Oh, I can't believe you're here. Can't get any worse. No.
And there was a bit of like sticky residue stuff here on the window frame. I tried with my white vinegar mix here, my window cleaner, but that didn't get it off, so I just used a bit of lemon essential oil and got it straight off.
Just get me out of here. Just get me out of here. I just wanna get out of here. I find it so hard to breathe, 'cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew what power you have over
California. The sun is always shining bright. People are smiling, making plans, hiding behind their shades, and you're doing the same. No rain, no flowers, nothing's growing where you're at. Heart is fire, but baby,
just going to get a start on dinner. So I've done this many times before, this recipe. It's chicken masala. Now it's just one online that you do in the fry pan, so anyone can do it. You don't need the Thermomix. So I'm just going to serve that with mashed potato tonight. And yep, what do you know, it's got cream. You know how I like cooking a lot of recipes with cream. I know it's not the healthiest, but we probably only have it, you know, once a week, if not once a week, once a fortnight type thing. It wouldn't be like every second night, every night type thing. So yeah, and because we've had this before, I know Harper doesn't really like it, so I'll just leave some of the chicken left out of the dish, and I'll just fry that off in another fry pan that hasn't been near this dish, because it has got a Chinese cooking one. I just picked this up from my local Coles. So yeah, it says like a masala type thing, but I've just used this and it tastes fine. It's fine. So she probably doesn't like it because of that. It's probably not good for anyway. But yeah, I'll just fry off a few bits of chicken by itself for her, and she may or may not have any mashed potato. I don't know. We'll just see when it comes to dinner time. You never know, do you? So I'm just rinsing this tin of chickpeas for Harper, and I just roast that in the oven just with some cinnamon on it and coconut oil, and she really loves that as a snack, and I like that too. I remember once, years ago now, I actually went through and took all like the shell bit off the chickpeas, but yeah, I mean, we're both fine to eat them this way, no problems. So I just roast them as is, and whatever shells come off, the shells come off. But yeah. Harper, I know, loves the orange, you know, your normal sweet potato, but we picked this purple sweet potato up at shopping, and I must say she didn't seem to enjoy it as much as the orange sweet potato. Sweet potato, banana, blueberries, and pasta sort of dishes are definitely by far Harper's favourite foods, favourite things to eat. So again, I just chopped up the sweet potato once I peeled it and sprinkled some cinnamon and coconut oil on that and roasted that, and she also snacks on that. I'm just moving on to make the filling for the melting moments. Again, so easy, especially with my Thermomix, and a lot of the time I can even get away with holding Harper if need be, if she's in one of those moods that just wants to be cuddled. So that's always good when you can do stuff like that and still be able to hold her, but obviously to put the filling in between the biscuits, couldn't hold her there. But yeah, she was just in her playroom coming back and forth. She's really crawling a lot now, getting all around the house. So, and I find she's not using her walker quite as much as she used to, which is really good. And I just gave her a little biscuit to try. She really enjoyed them.
Lately I've been wondering just what is love? What is love? I don't know. No one ever showed me. I've been on my own for too long. But if you hold me now, let me into your heart, maybe I can start to love again.
So now one of my favourite household chores to do is vacuum with my good old Dyson, because the Dyson just makes vacuuming so much more of a breeze without the cords and everything, as I mentioned before. But yeah, so I'm just giving the house a quick vacuum. Always feels so much better, even just when you're vacuumed. Like if my floor is clean in the house, pretty much majority of the house feels clean to me. Now for my self-care routine today, I'm just doing a Yin Yoga. I really love to do Yin Yoga. I'm not flexible at all, but this Yin Yoga practice I do from Brett Larkin on YouTube. It's just my go-to. I just always go to it. A few years ago, on the days Bentley was at school, I used to do this. It's about 30 minutes, and it's just amazing how something really so simple and costs you literally nothing can just make you feel that little bit more relaxed, calmer, like feels like you can continue on with the rest of the day ahead. Just takes that little weight off your shoulders. I don't know, there's just something about Yin Yoga. If you've tried Yin Yoga, I'd love to know. Leave me a comment down below. But yeah, and I just had some stress away. I just put a drop in the palms of my hand and just did a bit of a scent tent with that and just took a few deep breaths. That's always so lovely. The stress away essential oil is just gorgeous. I just love that. Also have that in rollers as well. But yeah, this practice is just really beautiful, and especially on your wrist there, it's just really nice because you never really stretch your wrists. I find it's something that we neglect, to think about, especially when we're on our phones and, if we're working at computers and all. It's a really great stretch to do.
I've never been sober, always in my head. Met you at a time when I was so low. Went from just talking to taking you home. I don't wanna go back to who I used to be. So if you ever leave me, promise you won't let me down.
Now, my beautiful mother was coming to stay over the night on this particular day, so I wanted to do something nice for her, a nice meal, because she lives alone. She doesn't really obviously cook, that extravagant for herself. And I mean, I wouldn't call this extravagant, but just something a little different for her that she wouldn't normally cook for herself. So this is just also from I Heart Nap Time. I love her recipes. I've mentioned it before, so that's just online, and it's a chicken masala. Yeah, and I mean, me and Colvin love it. Harper's not a huge fan, but that's all right. But yeah, we love it, so I wanted to do it for her. But again, it's got cream in it, and I know that's not the healthiest, but yeah, we just love dishes like that. It's a real sort of treat because we're not big we don't buy takeaway or anything really like that. So and it's home cooked meals, so I always feel so much better serving that to my family than going and get takeaway or something like that. So yeah, but this one's a really good one. I'll link it in the description box below for anyone that wants to try this one out. Now I'm just going to serve this with some mashed potato, and I'm just doing that in my Thermomix. I didn't really show you all how I do that, but again, very simple. in the Thermomix, I just add a little bit of milk, and I didn't add butter this time, but I added a little splash of cream. So yeah, I mean, of course, that's just amazing, adding cream to anything. But yeah, no, it was really, really good.
Hear what you said, but you told me that I'm no longer the one you want. I don't know why you left, I don't know why, I didn't get a chance to say goodbye.
Now, I ordered these glass bottles here for my coconut oil and my olive oil. Now I can't even remember where I got them from, and it was a while ago. It did take a little while to come. Yeah, in the mail to be delivered, but yeah, I just love them. They're so gorgeous, and they just make the pantry just look that little bit better, because as you've known, I've got my pantry organised. I've got a video here on that as well. That was one of my earlier on videos. But yeah, so I just end up making some labels for that with my Cricuit machine, and just really happy with the way that they turned out. And I'm organising my sister's pantry for her in December, I think, so I mentioned that before here, but I'm so excited, I just can't wait. And I'm also going to film it, of course, and have that here on my channel as well. So I found, I was at the shopping centre the other day. I went there for the first time, you know, since we've out of lockdown, but I went there the first time, and I come across some bottles similar to this for her pantry, so I picked them up for her whilst I was there. Saves on postage and everything, getting things online. But yeah, so I've made her some labels, but yeah, stay tuned for that, because that's going to be a really, really good one. Super excited.
I know it's been a year, but sometimes I still shed a tear thinking of you.
Thank you all so very much for watching, and thank you all so very much for being here. I really hope you enjoyed today's Get It All Done, and I hope it brought you that motivation and or inspiration to maybe try one of these dishes I've made today. Yeah, and if you do, don't forget to leave me a comment down below. I love hearing from you also. And if you're new here and you haven't already, I'd really love it if you'd hit that subscribe button. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, so I know what sort of videos you all like. And enjoy, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye for now.